Once again, welcome to my geography class. This is the last class for the chapter number first, our environment. So the our environment topic, this is the last class. In this class, we are going to see the summary of this chapter and we are going to talk and discuss about the question answer, the exercise part here. So before moving further, let's move into the flashback to see about what we have discussed. So few points the people, the student had requested few points, so I am placing here to explain you more about. So topic number 1, we are going to start. The topic number 6 is there, and the sixth topic is talking about exercises of this chapter. This is very important. After studying all the chapter points and everything, the children's all the time facing only doubts and difficulty when they are writing the answer. So my request is about that we will see the question and how to write its correct answer. First, as I stated to you in the fifth presentation, we will talk and discuss about the barter system. So what is barter system? So barter system is what? So barter system is what? When the good is going to be exchanged by other good. My requirement is a pen. You are having this pen and I am having this textbook. When the goods are going to be exchanged without the help of money, that is going to be called as barter system. I need a ball pen, you are having the ball pen, and you need this textbook. So you will give this pen to me, I will give this textbook to you. When the goods are exchanged with the help of money, that is going to be called as barter system. When goods are given and goods are taken, exchange of that, so that is going to be called as barter system. So it is a trade which goods are exchanged without the use of money. So there is no money because as I stated to you about, I need a pen and you need a textbook. So there is an exchange. So this exchange is called as a trade and we are not using money in that. Suppose if I want this pen, I have to go to the shop and I will pay 10 rupees, 20 rupees and I will get this one. You want this textbook, you will pay 60, 65 rupees, you will have this book. But without the money, if we are using this, so that is the barter system. Earlier this system was used. Nowadays, nobody is using. Only in the few villages people, they used to use this one. Because use of money make a standardization to exchange the goods and service. Next, moving further. Now in this slide, what you are observing? So in this slide, you are observing all the question mark. That means lots of questions and queries are there. So what are the questions, what are the answer? We are going to start and discuss about our exercise of this chapter. So question number first, what is ecosystem? As in our fifth presentation, already we talked about all the plants, animals, human beings depend upon each other and they have a relationship with each other. So that organism and their surrounding forms an ecosystem. So what is an ecosystem? You should not write this whole answer. You should make your own answer what is ecosystem. As I explained you, that's the interaction of the animal, human being and the plants and they are having the surrounding relationship between each other. That's called as ecosystem. Question number second, what do you mean by natural environment? So as already we had discussed number of the time, what is the meaning of natural environment? You should write about that. The natural environment consists of what? The four things in the natural environment: land, water, air and the last one, plants and animals. So natural environment also having the two things, biotic and abiotic. Biotic means living, abiotic means non-living. Moving to third question. Third question is speaking, which are the components of environment? So as we have seen in the textbook, this components of environment. So you should draw this diagram. That's the components of environment. Not to write like this, you should draw this. So you will draw also and by doing this drawing also, all these components will be fixed in your mind. So the component of environment, you can write like this also, but from my suggestion, you should draw this. And how to draw it? Already we are having the explanation in the presentation number 2. So next question, give 4 example of human made environment. So what human being making? So that's a human made environment. So human made environment bring buildings, parks, bridges and roads. You can add more upon it. And the 4 human environment, their components, it will be clear to you. So next point to discuss about the next question. So what is lithosphere? As we were knowing and understanding about what is lithosphere, the solid earth crust, which is a part of earth, the topmost layer of the earth, which is hard, which is consisting rocks and minerals, that is lithosphere. Our lot many activities are going to be performed on the lithosphere. That's a very important one. So what is lithosphere? You have to frame your own answer and you have to write it down. Now the point number 6 is talking about which are the 2 major components of biotic environment. So in biotic environment, we are having the discussion of biotic, abiotic. So biotic consisting all the living organisms. So in biotic one we are having plants and animals. You should write, don't directly write plant and animal. You should write about that plants and animals are the 2 components of the environment. Otherwise, the 2 components of the biotic environment are animals and plants. Like that we have to frame the answer. So moving to the next question. What is biosphere? So already we had discussed the lithosphere, the hydrosphere, the atmosphere. When these 3 spheres interact with each other and there is a life is possible, that particular sphere is called as biosphere. So the narrow zone is known as where the interaction of land, water, air and which supports the life system, that is called as biosphere. So you have to write your own definition and own answer. Next, we will see the match the following. So in the match the following, the options are here. As I stated to you, biosphere, atmosphere, hydrosphere, environment. If you know the correct definition, you will solve this match the following. So the match the following is speaking biosphere. So what is biosphere? So biosphere, what will be the biosphere? So you are seeing here. So please search the correct answer here. Is the relation between or our surrounding or the narrow zone. So the narrow zone where the land and air and water interact with each other. So the atmosphere, so the blanket of air which surrounded with the earth. Hydrosphere, the domains of earth, and environment, our surrounding. So the answer are clear. Biosphere, a narrow zone, E1, atmosphere, A, hydrosphere, B, then environment, D, our surrounding. So match the following is also over. While writing, you should write the correct one. Biosphere, so what is biosphere? A narrow zone. Like that. Moving further to discuss about take the correct answer. So these are the questions. I haven't mentioned the correct answer. So we will discuss here. Question number 1. Which is not a natural ecosystem? So as we discussed about the pond ecosystem, out of this which is not a natural ecosystem, desert is an ecosystem, forest is an ecosystem, but aquarium is an ecosystem? No, we are making aquarium. So in a glass frame we are putting water and fishes in that, and then we are making aquarium. So the aquarium is the correct answer because aquarium is not a natural ecosystem. So this natural ecosystem we are making, no, this is unnatural, it is made by human. So aquarium is going to be the correct answer. Second, which is not a component of the human environment. So in human environment, you know about the factors. What are the components? Community is there, religion is there, but land is not there. So land is a natural environment component. So this is going to be the correct answer. Third, which is a human-made environment? So you please see the question and you will quickly get to know about which is a human-made environment. Is mountain is made by human being? Is sea is made by human being? Or is road is made by human being? Yes, road is made by human the option, you will understand growing plant is going to be threat to environment, growing population is going to be threat to environment, or growing crops is going to be threat to environment. So let me clear you the meaning of the word threat. Threat means to be harming, destroying, or exploiting it. So out of this all option, growing plant will support to the environment, growing crop is also support to the environment, but growing population is going to be threat to environment, because as the population will grow and grow, we are going to use the environment more and more, and if we will more use it, what will happen? We are going to exploit it. So moving towards the next, give reason. Man modify his environment. Plant and animals depend on each other. As you are seeing this question, the number of points are coming in your mind. So which points are coming? You first write it down. And for this also you should write it down. Man modify his environment. So why man is modifying his environment? Because to the need, as the need of human being, modifying the environment. And give reason why. As the population is increasing, as the need is increasing, so the need is speaking about to change the environment. Because we can't live under the tree, so we require a house. So to frame the house, we have to cut the trees, we have to convert into wooden plank, we have to construct the house. With the help of the, we can be a metallic or unmetallic house, but we have to modify the environment. So man modifies the environment because of his need and to make the life supportive system to be more comfortable, so that the human being can be survive in the environment. Then next point, plants and animals depends upon each other. So how this plants and animal depends upon each other? So question will be there in your mind, will be there, animals are eating plants, but plants are not eating animals. So this is not a correct answer. So I will focus only one point. So plants are the good source of oxygen. So plants are giving oxygen to animals. So what animals are giving? They are absorbing the oxygen and they are releasing carbon dioxide, and that carbon dioxide is going to be absorbed by the plants. So this dependent on each other. We are talking about what plants are giving oxygen, what animals are giving carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide is going to be taken by the plants and the plants are giving oxygen taken by the animals. So this is the dependent on each other. Like that, in the same way, the animal used to eat the plants, and after that they used to give manure. So animals eat plants, and after that the animal used to give manure to the plants only. So there will be entered detail. So many reasons can be there, but only for this topic you have to write about that the oxygen is going to be given by the plants to the animal, and animals are releasing the carbon dioxide that is going to be absorbed by the plants. That's dependent on each other. So in give reason, you have to think about man modify his environment, the reason why. The question is here why. So answer should be starting from because. Give reason. So you have to place the reason. Reason can n number of it. So moving together to discuss about summary. Now we will talk and discuss about the summary of this chapter. Here we are concluding this chapter in this presentation. So we should see about the summary of this chapter. This is the summary of the chapter. Within the beautiful sentences, I have written it to make you understand about what is our environment. So human beings should learn new ways to use and the change environment. A perfect balance necessary between the natural and human environment. Human must learn to live and use their environment in a harmonious way. So we need sustainable development for the existence of mankind. Here, the word sustainable development is very important. Sustainable development, a kind of development in that we are planning to use the resources in such a way so that we can preserve it for the future. Plus, we should not harm the environment. So that is sustainable development. Sustainable development is a type of a development in which we are going to plan how to use the resources. Plus, we will see about that we should not harm the environment and we will preserve for the next generation. If we will not do like that, so we will have a small bottle, in that we will have a petrol, and the upcoming future generation that is going to be in museum, and we will tell about that this is petrol we used to use in vehicle. So like that the situation will be there. So for the future generation also we have to think about that, and we should not harm the environment. That type of development is called as sustainable development. So next, human beings should new ways. Why the word is here new ways? To use and the change environment. Because if we are not using the new ways, directly we are harming the environment. For a common example, environment, we require wooden planks. We require the books, notebooks, many more paper items. So we will cutting all the trees. So deforestation will be there. But we are cutting and we are taking. So in that particular place we have to plant one tree also. So by planting the saplings over there, the sapling will take so many years to become a tree, and we are directly cutting that one. So before cutting we should plant, and after then they will be in the same age we should use the other one. But not happening here. People are doing each and everything, but they are not thinking more about that. Everybody is thinking that his responsibility, that her responsibility, and that's not my responsibility. So people are having that type of attitude and mentality. We have to change it, and we have to search new ways to use the environment and to change the environment. And there should be a perfect balance between the natural and human environment, so that the natural environment and the human environment should be good. The human must learn to live and use the environment in a harmonious way. So the harmonious way is going to be very important without exploiting the environment. So moving further, all this summary is talking about what? Let's see. So this photograph is talking about preserve the environment. So preserve the environment. The girl and the boy is holding a placard. On that the preserve the environment is written. So preserve the environment. What you can do to preserve it? You should keep your textbook, notebook healthy. It can be passed on to the next class. You should not waste more and more pages, so you can preserve the environment. Being as a student, what you can do the effort. So the best effort you can do. If you are using more number of the papers, the demand of the books is going to be placed in the market more. To fulfill that, more and number of the trees are going to be cut down. And what will happen? The environment is going to be exploited. So this preservation of the environment will become the vanishing and exploitation of the environment. So my request to each and everyone, what you have to do, being as a student, not to use the papers, not to waste more papers. I have seen many children are having tearing the pages of the notebook and throwing into the dustbin, making aeroplane, this and that unwanted thing they used to do without understanding. So my request is about that, to preserve the environment. Two things you can do: not to waste too much paper unnecessarily, and to preserve the paper, to recycle it and to use it. So with this all presentation, finally we are concluding about that environment is very important, and to preserve the environment, as this book is looking very green, you should make our environment always green. So go green always and preserve the environment, and having the feeling of that helping ever and hurting never. So in the helping pattern you will help and without hurting the environment. So the sentence which I was talking about the right conduct, about the right dharma, that we should preserve environment and preserve. And nothing to talk more about this. If you are having any doubt and difficulty related to all these points, what you have to do, you have to just make a note to me and I will clarify in the next class. So moving further, my request is that whatever the question answers part I have shown to you, you have to write down the question and answer in your notebook, and after that you have to write your own answers. So lastly, I heartily thank to each and for watching this presentation and contributing